Hi BuWizz fans! So, it's 2026, which means that I will be motorizing this year's new sets. And first we're starting with 42224 Porsche 911 GT3 REXY AR Racing. And the idea is I'm gonna use one BuWizz 3 Pro for driving all the functions, one BuWizz motor for driving the rear wheels, one powered up L motor for steering, and finally one micro motor to raise and lower the model, so basically to activate the raising function. And as usual, I also prepared a 3D model, and this model should require around 25 additional parts, here colored in pink. And well, that's the theory, and let's see how it goes when we start building it. So after a lot of work and redesigning, I managed to get the lifting function working. Basically, I am using two small linear actuators, one on each side, and I redesigned the rear legs a bit so that the actuators push on them directly. And then I'm using the original mechanism to also have the front legs lift the model. So you can see that the actuators are pushing down, and then the entire model is lifted. And of course, we also have the steering and the drive working. And the lifting function has to be strong enough to basically support the entire unfinished model. So if we lift it, you can hear that it's struggling a bit more, but the wheels are lifted in the front to do not as much as in the back, but hey, it works. So yes, the mechanism works. And yes, I did manage to basically hide the micro motor here within the mechanism, and it drives this axle, which drives this gear, and then it goes up here under the drive motor, and then it drives the actuators here. So all that's left now is to finish the bodywork. So while testing, I discovered there was a problem with the diff. So I'm trying the reinforced differential, but I'm still having problems because it is slipping. So if it's overloaded, it just, yeah. So I have to find a way to better mount and better mesh the differential. So I did a few reinforcements. I am using additional 2 of these bricks, one here and one on the other side here, and they help fix the upper frame compared to the lower one, so there is less side-to-side wobbling. And the one on the left also provides a surface for the gear to rest on, so it cannot move so much sideways. So now let's see if it works. Let's go back, and then forward, back. Seems to work okay. I also slightly reduced the current limits and increased the ramp time just to be on the safe side. So yes, I think this should be good enough, and now let's rebuild it. So here is the completed REXY, and I'm really happy how this motorization turned out. The rear wheel drive is now working very reliably under normal play, and using the default current limits and ramp settings. There has been no skipping anymore. The only way I could still make it skip is by doing something stupid like raising the rear, giving it full power and then dropping it. But yeah, that's a very stupid and extreme scenario. All the functions have been motorized. So for example, here we can see that the steering wheel is also actuated by the steering motor along with the wheels, of course. And the interior has been fully preserved. So I didn't just rip out the interior and cram a BuWizz in there. I really wanted this proper mod with all the interior and exterior features and functions preserved. It does take around 50 additional parts, which is a bit more than I expected it to. But for those 50 additional parts, you have the full driving, you have full steering, and of course the most unique feature of it all, which is the lifting. And the lift function is able to lift all four wheels off the ground, and it is of course then hidden when you reverse it, and the model is dropped back to the wheels, and the legs are hidden so they are not in the way. So this has been a really successful modification. Next steps are going outside and record it, and if everything is fine, we will be creating instructions for motorization of this model. So if you would like to see the instructions for the model, then please remember to like, hit the subscribe, and thank you all for watching. Have a nice day and bye bye.